Prince Hamdan is one of the most popular crown princes in the world, a charismatic heartthrob and the father of 4 children. He travels, films life around him, people, moments, chance encounters. The prince appears completely open, as if there is no distance, no royal stiffness at all. Sometimes he even becomes part of someone else's random story. Like in New Zealand, where an ordinary couple asked Hamdan to take their photo, not realizing they were standing in front of the Crown Prince of Dubai, and his love for strong, heartfelt hugs never fails to attract attention. The Sheikh wraps his arms around people's shoulders, sometimes playfully, sometimes as a sign of deep trust. These can be very different people, and this natural ease catches everyone off guard every single time. But this feeling of openness raises questions. If he doesn't hide from cameras or attention, why are there so many secrets surrounding him? What do the Crown Prince's wives really look like, and how many are there? How many children does he truly have? You'll see all of this in this video, along with several facts you definitely didn't know. Watch the full story to discover the whole truth about the future ruler of Dubai. This story will change how you see him forever. Are you ready? Hamdan was born on November 14, 1982, into a wealthy and powerful Arab Sheikh family from the Al Maktoum dynasty. His father, Mohammed, rules the Emirate of Dubai and serves as the Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates. Eastern rulers do not like to share details about their personal lives. Even the exact number of Mohammed bin Rashid's wives is unknown. Different sources claim anywhere between 5 and 9. Hamdan's mother, Hind Al Maktoum, is the first and primary wife of the Sheikh. She rarely appears in public, and there are no officially confirmed photos of her on the internet. The only known fact is that she married very young and fully devoted herself to her family. She gave birth to 12 children from Sheikh Mohammed, including Hamdan, who is the 8th child in the family. The heir to the throne was supposed to be Rashid bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, the Emir's firstborn son. He and Hamdan had a very close relationship. They attended the same aristocratic boys' school in Dubai and later continued their studies in the United Kingdom. Both brothers enrolled at the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst, the same elite institution where Princes William and Harry were educated. Later, Hamdan attended the London School of Economics, which is ranked among the top 5 universities in the world. According to the line of succession, the royal throne was meant for the eldest son, Rashid. However, he officially renounced his title, and on February 1, 2008, Prince Hamdan took the official oath as Sheikh Mohammed's successor. The reasons for Rashid's renunciation were revealed in secret documents published by WikiLeaks. Allegedly, Rashid committed a serious crime. He killed his father's aide in the royal office of Dubai in a fit of rage. This angered the emir and pushed him to change the order of succession. Another version claims that Rashid's addiction to banned substances was the real reason. In 2015, Rashid died under mysterious circumstances. According to some sources, he suffered a heart attack, while others suggest he was killed in an attack in Yemen. Hamdan was deeply affected by his older brother's untimely death. He wrote on his Instagram, "Today I lost my best friend and childhood companion, my dear brother Rashid. We will miss you." The Crown Prince is a media favorite in his home country, and fans have even nicknamed him Aladdin. Hamdan is one of the few Eastern rulers who actively manages social media. However, the information he shares is carefully controlled. His posts reveal a lot about his hobbies, but almost nothing about his personal life. He showcases his luxurious lifestyle, yachts, expensive cars, and thoroughbred horses. He enjoys diving, skydiving, falconry, and snowboarding. One of Hamdan's biggest passions is speed. He is an excellent equestrian and a skilled racer. His collection includes many luxury cars and elite racehorses. Sheikh Hamdan has participated in numerous equestrian competitions and has won many international awards.
It was very, very nice. I enjoyed the weather here. I enjoyed the forest. It's super nice.
Hamdan also has a deep love for nature. He frequently shares photos of birds and animals and takes part in wildlife conservation efforts. By his order, a private animal sanctuary was built near his palace, where rare species such as white tigers are kept. On Instagram, Hamdan goes by the name Faza. In Arabic, this means the one who rushes to help. The young Sheikh truly helps many people. He supports various charitable organizations and is a committee member of the Dubai Autism Center. Hamdan is also known as a talented poet, writing beautiful lyrical and patriotic poems under his pen name Faza.
يا مجيبنا للعباد ويا سميعا طهر التايب لوجهك من ذنوبها.
In 2010, WikiLeaks released many secrets about royal families worldwide. These documents were sent by American diplomats to the US State Department, and Dubai's Prince Hamdan was mentioned in them. The reports included claims about the Crown Prince's alleged drug addiction and bisexual tendencies. However, the WikiLeaks files containing this scandalous information about Hamdan were quickly removed from the website. This was one of the very few times that data was deleted. Most likely, Sheikh Mohammed took decisive action to protect his son's reputation as the future ruler. However, these claims remain unverified and may simply be rumors. Very little is known about the personal life of Dubai's crown prince. In 2019, he married Sheikha bint Saeed, who is his cousin. On May 21, 2021, Faza's Instagram account announced that he had become a father of twins, a boy and a girl. They were named Rashid and Sheikha. In February 2023, Hamdan had another son, who was named Mohammed. However, there are no photos of Sheikh Hamdan and his wife together on his Instagram. He strictly follows Muslim traditions and avoids sharing family matters in public. Still, the internet is filled with photos of the prince with different women, leading to speculation about his wives. For example, there is a photo of him with Iranian singer Rahma Riyad, who many mistakenly believe to be his wife. In reality, she is married to an Iraqi actor and currently lives in Iraq. Another woman often linked to Hamdan is Shamsa al-Sharif, a well-known Dubai businesswoman and social activist. She enjoys taking pictures with famous people, but she is not his wife either. Despite rumors and fake photos, we can only hope that Sheikh Hamdan is happy in his marriage. Will he have as many wives as his father, Sheikh Mohammed? That remains a mystery. Not long ago, he welcomed his fourth child, a little princess. Everything seems perfect, but behind the beautiful Instagram photos is a private life that still excites fans around the world. How many wives does the Crown Prince really have? Who are the mothers of his 4 children? Who is the adopted daughter named Dahlia? And what secrets are hiding behind the walls of Dubai's royal palace? Watch the video till the end to discover the most surprising details about the world's most popular prince. Let's begin. The ruler of Dubai, Mohammed Al Maktoum, has had 6 official wives and many unofficial ones throughout his life. Some of them only became known to the world decades later, when they finally shared their stories. They revealed how the Sheikh kicked them out of the palace and took the children for himself. Even today, their shocking experiences spark global discussions. Just like his father, Crown Prince Hamdan prefers to keep his private life away from the public. For a long time, he was considered one of the most eligible bachelors in the world. But in 2019, the ruler of Dubai held a massive royal wedding, marrying off 3 of his sons on the same day. Many believe these were arranged marriages. The brides were their cousins. These unions are meant to strengthen family ties and preserve the purity of the dynasty. Thus, Princess Sheikha bint Saeed bin Thani Al Maktoum became Hamdan's wife. 2 years after the wedding, the couple had twins. The boy was named Rashid, after Hamdan's beloved late brother, and the girl was named Sheikha, after the children's mother. To celebrate the birth of the Crown Prince's firstborns, Dubai held a grand event with fireworks. All children aged 3 to 15 named Rashid or Sheikha received free entry to all parks and resorts in Dubai. Even Sheikh Hamdan's longtime friend Will Smith was touched and sent adorable gifts to the twins, all themed around Aladdin, a clear reference to the movie he recently starred in. But behind this fairy tale story, things weren't so simple. The newborn twins quickly became a mystery. Hamdan's wife didn't post anything about the birth on her own page and didn't even like the photos of the babies. Fans immediately noticed. Whispers started, is she really the mother of these children? According to rumours, Sheikh Hamdan was already married before the official wedding. Not to a princess, but to a common woman named Hadia Zen. They were together for nearly 10 years, but the marriage was kept secret because Hamdan's father strongly opposed it. Hadia was a beautiful woman from a wealthy Emirati family, but without royal blood, which made her unsuitable for a dynastic union. Her father was Emirati, and her mother was Uzbek. People believe it was a love marriage, and many are convinced that it was Hadia who gave birth to the twins. That could explain why Sheikh, the official wife, never likes photos of the twins that Hamdan posts. To her, they're not really her children. In Arab culture, it's usually the father who chooses a child's name. So naming the girl Sheikh raised even more questions. Why did he name her after his second wife? Some think it was a sign of respect. Others believe it was a subtle message, or even a protest. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. We value your opinion. After the birth of the twins, the Crown Prince's father, the ruler of Dubai, was furious. He ordered Hamdan to divorce Hadia and threatened to cut him off from the royal inheritance. To avoid a public scandal, Hadia's family was allegedly paid millions of dollars. The children stayed in the palace while their mother was sent to London and forbidden to see them. Hamdan still loves Hadia and even writes poems to her on social media. He's not allowed to speak to her or meet her, but he doesn't hide his feelings and keeps trying to find ways to be with her. We all know how much the Crown Prince loves falcon hunting. He often travels to Uzbekistan to hunt, and many believe it's not a coincidence that he goes there to secretly meet the woman he never forgot. Hadia is half Uzbek, and her mother's family still lives in Uzbekistan. After the separation, Sheikh Mohammed kept reminding his son of his duty to the royal family. He demanded that Hamdan have a child with his official wife, Princess Sheikh. But Hamdan refused to have a real relationship with her. For him, that marriage was nothing more than a formality. It's said that they even turned to IVF. That's how, in 2023, a baby boy was born. He was named Mohammed, after his grandfather. This child had the right bloodline, a true heir with pure royal descent. Members of the Al Maktoum family congratulated Sheikh one by one on Instagram, and she happily shared their messages in her stories. She regularly posts photos of the baby on her page, highlighting his special status. Fans of Sheikh Hamdan notice that every time the prince posts a picture with little Mohammed, his wife Sheikh likes and reacts to it. But under the photos with the twins, she shows no activity. No likes, no comments. It looks like silent resistance, as if she doesn't acknowledge those children, since they aren't hers. Recently, some Arab media reported that Hadia was finally allowed to see the children. Hamdan reportedly bought his former wife a mansion in the UK. That's where she was able to meet her twins. Did that meeting really happen, or is it just another beautiful story? Oh, no one knows for sure. We all know how strict Dubai's ruler Mohammed Al Maktoum can be. What do you think? Was she allowed to see her children or not? Not long ago, the Crown Prince welcomed his fourth child, a daughter named Hind, after Hamdan's mother. The news was shared by official sources, and Sheikh quickly posted it on her social media. There was no doubt about who the mother was. But there's another girl in Hamdan's life, an adopted daughter named Dahlia. His wife Sheikh adopted her before the wedding, and the girl doesn't carry the Al Maktoum name. According to Islamic law, adopted children don't receive status or titles, which is why they're rarely mentioned officially. It seemed like everything had settled. Princess Sheikh gave birth to an heir, secured her place next to Hamdan, and, as people say, eliminated her main rival. But even with that, palace intrigue hasn't stopped. A quiet rivalry is growing inside the palace. On one side, there's Sheikh and her son Mohammed, who has pure royal blood. On the other, there's Hamdan and his eldest son, born from love. What will win, the royal bloodline or a father's heart? Only time will tell. In fact, Hamdan is repeating his father's story. Sheikh Mohammed also had a complicated life. He first married the woman he loved, Randa Albana, even though she was from a different religion. Only later was he married to his cousin Hind, who has been with him for over 50 years. There was also a German woman who gave birth to Sheikh Mohammed's first son, Marwan. But the blonde-haired son never became crown prince, because his mother wasn't of royal blood. So it's still unclear whether Hamdan's eldest son Rashid will ever become crown prince. He too was born to a woman without royal lineage. The topic of the Dubai prince's personal life fascinates everyone so much that some people have started linking him to multiple women. Online, there are many photos where you can see the prince with different women. Many think these are his wives. Whatever the truth may be, Sheikh Hamdan remains one of the most mysterious figures in the Arab world. His life is a mix of luxury, palace secrets, and constant public attention. And despite all the rumors, we'd like to believe that Sheikh Hamdan is truly happy in his marriage. And knowing how much he loves children, there's no doubt he's going to have many more. What do you think about his wives? Will he have as many as his father did? Share your opinion in the comments. We'd love to read it. The Crown Prince of Dubai, Sheikh Hamdan, is popular all over the world. He is rich, handsome, and romantic. Some believe that Prince Hamdan became famous only because of his wealth and the influence of his royal family. They say he can afford not only any luxury, but also public attention and love. However, others argue that people love the prince not for his billions, but for his human qualities. So does Prince Hamdan truly deserve such universal admiration, or is it simply the result of excellent public relations? What does the prince constantly do to inspire people and set the right example? We will tell you right now. And you will also learn how Hamdan got his nickname Fazza. It is a whole story and we will tell it in this video. On the internet, you can often see photos and videos of Prince Hamdan surrounded by fans. He gladly interacts with them and never refuses to take a photo together. Admirers note that the prince always smiles warmly and is polite with everyone, unlike some others. On his Instagram profile, Sheikh Hamdan regularly shares photos and videos where he is surrounded by children, his younger sisters, brothers, nieces and nephews, as well as his own children. Even during official events or while out in public, he pays attention to children and happily talks to them. It's truly heartwarming.
Everyone, happy face, and then angry face, angry face.
Charity is one of Prince Hamdan's main life priorities. He supports several charitable foundations and regularly takes part in their initiatives, including programs that help children with autism and their families. He also donates blood and helps fund the purchase of medical equipment. Prince Hamdan regularly donates money to cover medical treatment for people in need. Once, a young Emirati man living in the United States learned that he had cancer and was told he had no more than 3 years to live. Chemotherapy no longer helped him, but there was one treatment option he could not afford. He posted a video on social media asking for help. Within a few days, Instagram users raised more than $600,000. The young man was shocked when he saw a comment from Sheikh Hamdan, who promised to cover the remaining amount in full. "You are very brave, we are with you," the prince wrote. Sheikh Hamdan also enjoys meeting people and talking with them, trying to see the world from their perspective. He takes part in friendly basketball matches played by people with disabilities. And yes, the Sheikh himself plays in a wheelchair, One of the biggest problems of modern life is a lack of physical activity. Sheikh Hamdan wants to make the UAE a healthier country. He is a member of the Dubai Sports Council and enthusiastically takes part in sporting events. Among his favourites are the Spartan Race and the annual Dubai Marathon. Sheikh Hamdan sets an example through his gym workouts and shares them in his Instagram stories. He also frequently competes in horse racing, enjoys freediving, and practices many other sports, from swimming and snowboarding to running and tennis. He has long earned a reputation as an adrenaline lover and extreme sports enthusiast, regularly skydiving, walking on airplane wings, flyboarding, diving with elephants, walking across icebergs. Fazza seems to have tried everything that takes your breath away. But perhaps the boldest act was conquering the Burj Khalifa. The prince climbed to the very top of the building and filmed himself secured to the spire. The video he posted with the caption, 828 meters of joy, gained millions of views. Prince Hamdan is a big fan of new technologies, from robots to space rockets, and he wants to make Dubai the most technologically advanced city in the world. He founded an award in the field of artificial intelligence and robotics worth $1 million. The prince is also actively involved in promoting innovations such as autonomous taxis. He has signed exclusive contracts for the supply of not only ground-based autonomous transport, but also flying autonomous vehicles. Perhaps we will see this future very soon. But that's not all. Prince Hamdan oversees the UAE's space program and personally takes part in rocket launches into space. Prince Hamdan is determined to preserve every detail of the UAE's history: poetry, camel racing, and falconry. Falconry was once a favourite pastime of the Arab nobility, but in recent decades its popularity has declined. Hamdan founded the annual Fazza Championship for falconry and also opened the Hamdan bin Mohammed Heritage Centre in Dubai to promote the culture and heritage of the UAE. Sheikh Hamdan is also trying to save the disappearing genre of Nabati poetry for future generations. He writes poems in this style and publishes them on Instagram under the pseudonym Fazza. By the way, once during a press briefing, Sheikh Hamdan was asked why he chose the nickname Fazza. He replied, "If I told you that the nickname appeared by chance, you would not believe me. One day, fate brought me together with an old man in the desert when his car got stuck in the sand. At that moment, I was training my hunting falcon in the desert. When I saw the old man, I stopped to help him. I helped pull his car out of the sand, and then I got back into my own car without waiting for words of thanks. And then I heard a strong, firm voice say, 'You are Fazza.' The old man's voice had a powerful impact on me, and I clearly remembered how he said the word Fazza. This nickname, given to me by that old man, later became my second name. Fazza, translated from Arabic, means a person who selflessly rushes to help anyone in trouble." That is the story Prince Hamdan shared. Did you know it? Write in the comments. The prince also has his own zoo where many exotic animals are kept. Once, Prince Hamdan helped a group of environmentalists from the UAE trim a giraffe's hooves. And there are many stories like this. Sheikh Hamdan not only loves animals, but also supports many environmental initiatives. For example, he takes part in a conservation project to protect turtles, releasing young hatchlings into the sea every year. Today, more and more people want to appear influential and popular so that others admire them. But true leaders simply set an example, and their authority and popularity speak for themselves. Prince Hamdan is a worthy role model. He is always at the very centre of events, actively participating in the life of Dubai. He does not need to give long speeches. His actions speak for him, and the Emirates are a country where leaders guide others not with words, but with deeds. So, what is it? A public relations campaign? Or is Prince Hamdan truly a man with a big and kind heart? What do you think? Write in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel. You will see many more interesting stories. See you next time.